What up, everybody? It's your girl Butterfly Aside from AngelTeams.com, and today I am here to do a reading for the singing group BTS. Um, there is 7 members in this group. We got a Leo, Capricorn, Libra, Pisces, Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Virgo. Okay. Now, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget to shop AngelTeams.com for all of your candle needs. We do have healing and candles. We have Souls Made candle. We got self-love candles. We got manifestation candles. When you manifest, I'm suggesting that you create a strong foundation rather than just a check. Yeah, we got some good stuff going on at AngelTeams.com. We got balancing. Our new balancing candle is coming out. All of my candles are spiritual. We have banishing candles and they work. We got protection candles and they work, okay? And also, I do private readings. So if you do purchase a candle, well, I do read candle flames as well. I read the whole candle, actually. I read the body of the candle and everything. So, if you guys purchase a candle, you will receive a free candle reading with the purchase of your candle, but you would have to text my business number with how your candle is burning after you've done your guided meditation that was sent out with the candle. Okay. Also, I do private readings. They are very reasonable. I do 30 minutes for $25, and I do an hour for $40. And I do upload a private Zoom video for you to go back and reference whenever you need to, okay? That video will probably be present for a year until I erase it, okay? Again, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and this reading is for the singing group BTS. I would usually have the camera on the cards, but I feel like it's not necessary. I feel like you guys need to see the energy in the room. And see what it is that I got going on. I got my candles burning with my incense and all that good stuff. So, okay, so let's get into the energy of the group and let's see where they are standing. So it's kind of like in the recent past, but we do know. Okay, so we do know that the group has to serve mandatory military time, right? Okay, which could be very that's harsh, like. That's shocking. Who wants to serve mandatory military time? This is a South Korean group. And I would have been searching for my American citizenship. I'm sorry. But that's crazy, you know. I know they're young men, but they had a bright future. But of course, they got to be fair to everybody and they qualify, you know. So, but that's sad. But anyway, we're going to get into that. I may get into that soon. But we got the Queen of Swords upside down, along with the 9 of Wands upside down. And that could be the Leo and the Aquarius, which is J-Hope and Jung Kook. Okay, I'm not really gonna say their names. I'm gonna do private. I'm gonna do separate readings for them throughout the week. You guys, give me some time because there's 7 of them, and I like to address my signs as well. And I am in school. I do graduate in November, so give me a little bit of time to get here. Okay, so in the past it was like somebody was making some type of cold decisions and they weren't communicating well with one another. They needed to refrain from being mean or emotional, and I'm getting that the overwhelming emotions or the mean emotions were coming from the fact that they got this mandatory time they have to serve with the military. Of course they're worried. But they need to use their head and think about what it is that they're saying before they speak it out of their mouth. You know, men could be a little egotistic. Their egos be on top of their shoulders, right? But with the 9 of Wands, it's upside down. They're holding on. Somebody's holding on to the past, needing to let go of some old battle wounds, and finish with what they started. It seems like they're giving up. They were giving up, and they were like trapped by their own boundaries. Okay, but with the Tower moment coming here upside down, it's like, yeah, they defeated the inevitable. Okay, they have defeated the inevitable. The Tower moment did not happen. There was not a moment of destruction. Yet they did avoid destruction, but they still feel like kind of stale. They were avoiding disaster, but they're still in denial, and they still are refusing to change. With the Hierophant card, why is the Hierophant upside down? I'm like, why are they cards all upside down? I understand this mandatory time stuff, but they need to work together. They'll strive better working together. So there's like, yeah, they want to rebel. They want to rebel. Yeah, they are dealing with some type of ego-based leadership. Of course, their leader, because you know that they don't have a president. They kind of have this society where they have to do what they told. They don't have no rights. They don't get to pick who's in charge. Well, I guess they get to pick who's in charge, but y'all know. Look, I'm not even gonna get into all of that. Anyway, but somebody is abusing their power, and they're dealing with leadership that's based off ego. You know, so what they need to do, and that's causing them to be stagnant because they're dealing with some harsh leadership. Yeah, they definitely are. So what they need to do is connect with spirit. If they sit back and meditate together, because there's 7 of them, and for me 7 is the number of completion. If they came together and worked together and did some type of group meditation, their spirit being, their spiritual selves, their angels, ancestors, and spirit guides would go to work for them to where they don't have to do any of the work. Okay. Anywho, I don't know what they believe in. I don't know what they practice, but that's just my belief that they need to go into some type of group meditation for at least 3 days is what I'm hearing. And they need to do it together. They need to do it together. Okay. Now, with this 2 of Wands upside down, yeah, they scared. They scared to take the next step. Of course, I would be too. Who wouldn't be scared to take the next step? Of course, they're feeling worried about what's going on because they have to join the military. They have to be a part of this military, right? Oh my God, that's terrible. Who would want to go and serve the military and they ain't volunteered to go do it? This mandatory. You know, I'm sure they're scared. I'm sure their parents are scared. But right now, this is an opportunity for them to go ahead and align with their will, right? Now, in the future position, we got the Page of Swords here. And with the Page of Swords, it's like, yeah, they're in the future, they may be learning some new things. They may be coming up with a lot of new ideas to create some type of abundance. So hopefully, they go ahead and allow them to perform while they are in the military. I'm hearing that they will be allowing them to do live stream performances. They just can't really travel. It'll be very hard for them to travel while serving the military unless they give them some type of desk job. But how can you serve the military if you're traveling the world and singing? No, you have to be discharged. You know, I would like for them to get an honorable discharge, but I don't know how their military works. But yeah, they got a lot of restless energy in the future, but they're curious. They're looking for new creative ways. To get themselves out there and to keep themselves out there. And with this 9 of Pentacles, it just tells me that they will be materialistically balanced along with spiritually balanced. So there is a lot of balance and harmony coming in for them in the future, in the near future. Okay, so I'm hoping that answer, we're going to figure out the answer on if they're going to allow them to perform or not while they're in the military. But the issues within the group, we got the Knight of Wands. We got the Knight of Pentacles, and we got the 9 of Swords, right? Okay. So somebody's they're having a lot of nightmares, and who wouldn't have a lot of nightmares being forced to serve the military? That's insane. Anyway, they need to have some type of compassion. They're being of course they're being impatient. I mean, they have a reason to want to be impatient, you know, but they're very emotional right now, like very emotional. They may be arguing amongst each other because of their situation when in fact they need to just go ahead and show some compassion towards each other, right? Okay, now with the Knight of Pentacles upside down, it's like, yeah, they are trying, they're workaholics, of course. So, but what I'm getting is they're being cold and stagnant, and they're feeling stuck. Right now, they're feeling stuck is what I'm getting from the Knight of Pentacles. Of course, they're feeling stuck because of their situation. There's no way around this. This is mandatory. They want to be able to perform, but they can't perform. They can't do what they used to doing. They used to traveling the world, having sold out concerts, thousands of people, performing in front of thousands of people, having a good time. You know, that's what they're used to doing. So of course they feeling stuck right now. You know, I would, I don't wish that on nobody. Yeah, let them go. Let them go and finish their life. They should have got their citizenship is what they should have got. But I guess they from South Korea and they want to stay from South Korea. I don't know what their beliefs are, you know. But with the Nine of Swords, yeah, it's like, yeah, a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, a lot of insomnia. They can't sleep. They need to find the courage to go ahead and speak up for themselves and focus on, well, they do need to focus on the safety of things, but they're having lots of nightmares. But they need to focus on the safety of things because we can think things into existence. And if they're sitting here and they're constantly worried, then they're going to constantly attract the things that they are worried about rather than focusing on being safe. If they focused on being safe, then they would know that they're going to come out of this all well and good and whole, right? But who wouldn't be scared going into the military? That's crazy. I would be terrified, especially if the military is going to war. Like, what are they doing? I wonder, does this have anything to do with Thailand? I don't know. Leave a comment and let me know. Okay, so the next question is, how can they work together and to thrive, right? So all these cards came out upright. So now we got the King of Pentacles along with the Magician. Like I said, they need to go ahead and meditate together and open up. And then the Hangman came out upside down. Okay, so let's look at the Hangman. Why is the Hangman upside down? I don't like the Hangman being upside down. Okay. But it's kind of like, yeah. Okay. Somebody in the group is doing some self-sabotaging. Holding on to things that aren't meant for them. And they're being stubborn about it. So let me see, because why is the Hangman here? Why is the Hangman here? Why is the Hangman here? Ooh, come on. Yeah, they need to walk away. They're carrying a lot of baggage from the past. We got the Knight of Cups, the Emperor, and the Ten of Wands. Somebody's holding on to a lot of baggage from the past that they need to go ahead and release. But with the Nine of Cups, it's like, yeah, once they release that baggage, they will have an offer on the table that is very irresistible, because the offer involves being very powerful and financially stable and leadership, right? So we got the King of Pentacles here. And this question was how they can work together to thrive, right? So with the King of Pentacles, they need to definitely be patient and determined. And they need to also show some confidence. Like I said, if they meditate together and they switched up their thoughts and started thinking positive rather than these nightmares that they're having, and they're feeding these nightmares and they're feeding their worries. If they go ahead and meditate together and come together and understand that they have that they need to have these positive thoughts and they need to be determined together and patient together, then they will be definitely secure and grow as far as their goals, and their goals will definitely be reached, right? Because we do have the Magician card here, which means they can manifest whatever it is that they want. So yeah, what they need to do is come together, work together, meditate together, become one. You know, I know they're not a couple, but it's like they're a couple, they're a group. They're working together. This is their future. So if they came together in some type of group meditation, they will be able to work things out and balance things out amongst themselves. And I am going to do a separate reading for all of them, but today is not the day. I do not have time. So in the outcome, as far as is this a lasting relationship as far as the group goes, we have the Strength card, we have the Five of Wands, and we have the Page of Cups, okay? Now, with this Page of Cups, I don't know why that came out first. Excuse me, y'all. yes, this is a yes card, but the Five of Wands is a no card and strength. So maybe, because we got two yeses and one maybe in the middle. That's yes if they don't fight amongst each other. If they stop fighting amongst each other and realize that they work together better as a group than they do individually, then yes, they will sync. They will come into they will come together and work together and be together as a group and be very successful at it. Because the Five of Wands right here to me is telling me that they work better as a group rather than being individual. Rather than being their own individual artists, right? But they just need the strength. They just need the strength. As far as with this strength card here, I'm sorry you guys for that pause. They need to have some type of courage and be calm in the matter and not fight amongst each other, and show some type of they need to lead with grace. They need to do some meditating together. They need to heal. They need to purify their thoughts, this is all spiritual for them. If they just went ahead and addressed their and talk to their angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. And 333, what does the number 333 mean, you guys? Go ahead and look that up. Leave it in the comments. I'm not looking it up right now because I need to get to another reading. But yeah, all they need to do to thrive as a group is realize that they work together as a group. In a group setting, they will do much better and they will thrive. And as long as they had the strength and had the courage to thrive through what it is that they're enduring right now, which is this mandatory military time. And if they came up with some new creative ideas as far as go ahead, and there's some websites now where you can stream shows live and people pay to get in. And I'm sure that fans, the people, y'all gonna pay to get in those live shows, them live streams, and to see them perform. And I'm sure that military would love to see them perform, so they could do it out while they're in the military for their people that's out there. Because I'm sure those people out there are gonna need some form of outlet too. Maybe that's why God placed them there, to keep everybody thriving, to keep everybody comfortable, because nobody wants to serve anything unwillingly. You should collect people that are willing to do it, that want to do it, that want to serve their country, not make people do it. And I understand that you make people do it because you don't have the people, but you let people decide for themselves, because sometimes war is unnecessary. But I'm not gonna get into all of that. But yeah, they letting go of some of the heavy baggage. They need to come to this realization that they work together better as a group and in a group setting and not individually. And then they are gonna come together and have some type of balance and strength. But especially with this Page of Cups here, it's serendipity, it's happiness, it's joyful heart. They're motivated. It's very innovative, lots of innovative ideas as a group. And it's 7 of them, like I keep saying, so their ideas will be beautiful coming together, because 7 is way better than 1. And they were put together for a reason. All right, y'all, I'm going to do their individual readings a little later. It won't be today because it is 7 of them. So it might take me 2 days. I'm going to get into another reading right now. Thank y'all for tuning in. Leave some comments. Let me know who y'all want to see the most, so I can actually post the first person that y'all want to see the most. I'll do their reading first. And let's go from there. Leave a comment. Let me know how the group is doing, okay? It's your girl, Butterfly Aside. Don't forget to shop angelteens.com for all of your candle needs. Check out the description and hit that like and subscribe button, please.